kind of figured that. And, but yeah, his actual daughter, they never got along because she's just like him. And she used to work for me, and she said, "Oh, that'd be nice to him. I'm an only child." And I said, "Well," I said, "you think what you want." I said, "But people every day leave their entire life savings to the Humane Society."
Yeah, I think he likes dogs better than he does her.
I believe he does.
WD8RGZ.
N8 NMA. And his ex-wife, she's one day, I don't know. Well, let me think. His first ex-wife, I guess I should say. Cheryl, she's, I don't know. She told everybody I was dead here about a year ago.
Well, there's a lot of stories there, I can tell you.
Oh, I know.
Maybe she knew more than you did.
Nah, she had me mixed up with somebody else, but she hasn't been right since her second husband, or is it her third husband? That might be her third husband. They got in a big fight, and he threw her downstairs and broke her leg. I think he did more than break her leg. I think he broke her head, too.
Some serious wacko in that bunch.
Oh, yeah. Never a dull moment, though. For sure. His daughter went over there one time. He was out there ski dipping in the swimming pool. And she said, "Dad, I did not need to see that." There's somebody a little close in there. N8 NMA.
Yeah, they've been talking there the whole time. Yeah, they're in there pretty steady.
Anybody listen to some folks up to see where they're at?
I think they're on 06.
They're on 6.
Well, they sound better here than they do on 06.
Tony, that vertical works really good on DX.
Yeah, actually, that's kind of what they're built more for, the way they hop and skip, like that.
Yeah, first DX contact I made on was some guy in Valencia, Spain. He said, "You're 5'9".
That's pretty good.
Keith couldn't hear me, I don't think.
Yeah, it's a bad thing about like them ground mounted verticals. They got quite a jump to them, before they land again.
I'm going to key it up and run outside and see if it's doing that.
Yeah, take a field strength meter and keep running across the yard and see where it's jumping to.
Scare the heck out of that wildlife.
And just attach a field strength meter to your lawnmower there and tell it to go around and see what kind of readings you're getting.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I just wanted to see you jump.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. I can jump now, that's for sure. You just, I think I could clear a credit card.
There you go. Live stream is up and running. I don't have too much noise, but everybody seems just not as good as everybody was last week. Last week, everybody was fantastic. Still hearing everybody, but just a little bit light.
You on your flex?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm on the 101. No, I had the flex on. Matter of fact, it is on. I checked into the WinLink on 80 meters and stuff. I use it a lot for digital. It works really well for digital.
Yeah, I just put a touch of gain in this, and it's everybody sounds great.
Well, like I said, you're louder than ever. But yeah, we're not very far apart. But yeah, you're doing great.
Anyone else wishing to get on the Buffalo list, go ahead and call now, KIHAK.
Kilo 8, USA.
Got you, Mike.
WEJTW.
Got you, Joe.
Roy checked in there.
Get him.
Roy did.
Yeah, Roy checked in.
All right, I got you, Roy. Yeah, now last week he was giving me about S6, S7. Tonight he used like 1 or 2. I don't have the noise I had last week, but I don't have the signals either.
Yeah, see, that's the way I could hear him and heard him playing, but he's half of what he was last week. He was super last week.
He's staying in, wasn't he?
You know, hey, Roy, are you in and out, or are you staying in? Yeah, I'm hearing you fine. He's in and out, Tony.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Did you hear him say he was in and out?
Yeah, I might have doubled with you. Yeah, I can hear you good now, Roy, on the beam. But I got you in and out. Thanks.
Hey, Dana.
Yes, sir.
Did you hear the story where I screwed up my firmware on the Ord and had to revert it back and it messed the tunnel up?
Yeah, I heard you say that.
Yeah, to get the tunnel back up between me and you, I need whatever password we was using, and then just to the right, there's an IP address. I think it ends in 5.6. If you can text that to me, I can get that back up going.
Because I see it's still plugged in. Let me, it's been so long since I checked into it. Give me a little bit and I'll see what I can do.
That's fine, yeah. Just click on, log into it, put your password in, and then click Tunnel Client. And then they'll say, don't change anything. Oh, come on, another radio. Don't change anything. Just whatever password we put in there, and then to the right of it will be an IP address. I think it ends in 5.6. See, I was a big dummy and I didn't save all that stuff when I did it.
Okay. I'll after the net I'll delve into that.
Yeah, all I need is just that password and then and whatever the node name. I don't think the node name's that important because you've got my IP and stuff, so that didn't change. I just got to get it to where you'll sign in.
Okay, no.
Yeah, because like I say, I don't see any of your nodes now. And I tell you what, a lot of the ones down in that end of town, I think was probably coming through that link to get back up here.
Probably were.
I didn't realize that link was that important.
I know my IP address. It's just down the hall.
It's the same as the address where you live, isn't it?
Yeah, IP right there every day.
Sometimes frequently at night.
Yeah, it's a frightening thing, Tony.
Anyone wishing to get in on the Buffalo list, please call now, KI8JK. Well, I tell you what, the chest pains I'm having, I hope it was something I ate. Them tubs didn't do anything.
Don't mess around with that.
Well, we went over and somebody screwed up, namely me. I thought the Emmy's basketball game was tonight. It was last night, so since we was over there, we just went ahead and stopped for Western Citizen and me.
Kay there?
Yeah, she's upstairs talking to somebody down in Florida on the phone, I think, or Louisiana or somewhere.
Take any aspirin, Tony?
What's that, Rick?
Take some aspirin.
Well, I take a baby aspirin every day.
Take some Arm & Hammer.
Can you hear me now? WV8JCR.
WV8JCR got you now.
Well, I guess it still works. Good evening, gentlemen.
Hello, stranger. KB8GYU.
Well, it's now the Jeep for a while, and then I did, and then the radio wasn't in here, and blah, 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 but here we are.
Did you see the message on the mesh about the Buffalo that I put out?
Are you talking to Jim?
Connor there.
Sorry, what was that?
Did you see the message I put on the mesh reminding the ones that were on there about the Buffalo net tonight?
Well, it came out, so it disconnected from my node. Hold on, let me go get it. It probably is sitting there, and I just didn't get it because I'm too far away from it. Hold on.
Hey, Joe, remind me how to log into the local net. It's been so long to the local node as far as the mesh system.
You mean what you put in your browser?
Yeah, local dot something.
Yeah, the local node. Hold on now. Local node dot local dot mesh semicolon 2.8080.
Okay, one more time. Local net.
Local node, NODE, dot local, LOCAL, dot mesh, colon, the 2.8080.
Anyone wishing to check in on the Buffalo Net pre-list, please call now, KIHAK.
N8FSM, you can just show me in and out.
All righty.
Well, I'll throw my name in the ring. Good evening, Tony. KE8TKY.
Got you, Jim. How's Jim doing? Where'd you go, Jim?
Where you at, Jimmy? KBGYU.
Well, I'm sure he'll be back. Don't worry when. Hey, anyone else wishing to get on the Buffalo Net pre-list, please call now, KIHAK.
Tony, do you hear Chuck?
No, is he in there? KC8LTG.
Okay, Tony, did you hear him?
Tell him to do it again.
You're not hearing him.
I can hear him in there. Hello, Chuck. Yeah, he's in there, Tony, but not very loud for me either. There was somebody else checking in there. LHL. N8 LHL, Tony.
Yeah, it's Jeff. I can hear him a little bit.
WB8PWR.
Hey, Mike.
Good evening, gang.
Good evening.
Mike. Boss said you guys was hunting for me. I don't know what the Q code is for. I had to go to the little boy's room. K8TKY.
That's QRPP.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. I don't have that one wrote down.
Is Chuck and Jeff in and out?
Hey, Chuck, were you and Jeff in and out? Jeff in and out? Hello, Chuck, KB8GYU.
Chuck and Jeff's in and out.
Okay, I got him then.
I got into my node there, Joe. So I'll give you that information. I'll try to find it and text it to you.
Yeah, I just need to just what the client is, what node you're on, and then just the password, and then just I want to confirm it's just the net address should end in 56.
I think there was somebody keyed up underneath Dana there a second ago. If there's somebody else wishing to get on the list, please call now, KIHAK. Yeah, I must be hearing things. I hear somebody in there talking way off, but I don't think they're talking to us.
Nah, I think he's up in Canada on 406.
Where's the other Mike, Mike?
Well, I was kind of hoping that he'd be on here in a little bit.
I sent you a text, Joe, KB8GYU.
Okay, let me take a look at it. What's the node name? What node name is KBGYU what?
-7-56-98.
Hold on, is KBGYU capital?
It is. Capital KB8GYU -7-56-98. Said you disconnected 97.7 hours ago.
Okay, so it's 7-56-98. Yeah, that's why I tried to update the firmware. So it's KBGYU -7-56-98.
That's a Roger.
I'll probably have to reboot this thing.
Are you still taking? Yes, sir. All righty, KD8, SYH, first name Jim. I got you, Jim. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Have a good evening.
Got it working, Dana. You're in there.
Yeah, I see it repopulated. I see nodes.
Yeah, Connor taught me the lesson. Don't go to the latest firmware. It's a disaster.
Yep, I haven't done anything to mine for a while. Like I said, I'm seeing things fine now.
Well, I'm running, I think Connor's running 3.22.12.0. That seems to be the one that works the best.
What was that? I got 3.22.12.0.
Yeah, that's the latest. That was the one I just replaced everything with. There's a newer one out there now, but I don't go to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm running, is what you just said.
So, now, here's an interesting thing. See, Dana, if you see my WHJTWQTH node, or is there one coming up as 7DD8?
I see the one that's called Node, which is our tunnel. And yeah, I see the QTH. Is that the one you asked about?
No, I'm over on Meshtastic, different system.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, I'll go to the other.
Yeah, see, here it shows up on mine as what it's supposed to, WHJWQTH, but Connor's seeing it as Meshtastic 7DD8. And I've tried to redo it, and it's still putting it out.
I don't see your note at all, Joe.
Do you see one set calling itself 7DD8?
I sure do. Yep, it doesn't have any identifier on it. And then it just says Mestastic, yeah. So it's like it's not, it's like it's in the ham mode, but the long name and the short name aren't set up.
Well, it's in there. I don't know. But see, I see it here is what it's supposed to be. When I cleaned it out, put it back in, it still did it. And even did a reboot on it.
You might even have to do, and I had to do that on one, and Connor would know much better than me. You might have to do just go back in and redo the firmware and start over.
Well, that may happen tomorrow. Or I can swap them out and take this one I'm using as an HT, put it up there, and then bring that one down here and just change it from HT and just swap them. Yeah, Connor said, yeah, reflash it. Well, what I can do real quick, Connor, is I can take this HT one up, change it to, whatever, what do I want to do? Change it to QTH and then bring that over, just swap them.
Anybody wishing to get on the Buffalo Net free list, please call now, KIHAK.
Did you hear? I think it was RYH.
No, I didn't. My noise is starting to creep back up.
Like I said, all the signals are way down. So try it again, RYH.
Yeah, if that's 10 time I got him on the list.
Was that you, Tim?
Yes, it was.
Okay, it is him, and he came up a little bit that time. So are you staying or are you in and out? Okay, he'll be staying. KBGYU. Thanks, Tim.
All right, Tim, I got you on the list. Thanks, buddy.
Scott, I know you got Scott, but also Tom, I think, said he was in and out.
NRV.
NRV. And Scott UTO is checking in.
Yeah, I got Scott. Yeah, there were 45 minutes ago. I had one noise level. Now I'm back up to 5.
Well, my noise is not too bad, but the signals are just way down. I mean, way down.
Yeah, Scott usually gives me 7 or 8. He's down like a 3. It's just the band's weird.
Yeah, all right. Say, Tony, you're a little stronger than normal for me.
Well, I'm running an amp so everybody can hear me.
All right.
You got that one going, huh?
Yeah, I'm running, what the heck was it, 10-pack.
I'm impressed.
It's got a heck of a suppressor in it. You put 100 watts into it, you get 3 out. Not 300, just 3.
I'm surprised you don't get electrocuted just from looking at it.
I would love to know where all his parts are.
Yeah, that thing would be, I mean, that's a handy looking piece, you know?
What few of them I ever see come up for sale are still getting high dollar. It's just a shame that, where did all that stuff go?
I'm going to look at my garage one more time.
Anyone else wishing to get on the Buffalo list for eating that, please call now. Tom, was Teresa going to be in and out also, if you can hear me? I don't know if she checked in or not.
She did. I heard her. She was in and out.
All right, thanks, Mike. We're going to get the net started here in just about 5 or 6 minutes. Anybody want to check in now, please call KIHAK.
David, was that you? Okay, copy that.
Who was it, Mike?
KEHZIV.
Say David.
Yeah, that's right. He was in and out. He's over in Reno.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You are, but you're pretty low, and I'm not too far away, so I may be the only one hearing you. Yeah, you're usually a lot louder to that for me than what you are this evening. All right, Dave. Thanks for stopping in.
Anyone else wishing to get in on the list, please call now.
There's a mobile in there.
Yeah, who was it?
Who was the mobile again? Can the mobile come back one more time? Nothing heard. KBGYU.
If there was a mobile station in there trying to check in, try it again and see if we can pull you out. It wasn't Keith, was it?
No, I don't think so.
No, I heard it out here too.
Okay. Yeah, maybe you'll get in a better location here in a second. All right, 9 o'clock. We'll get the net started here. This is KIHAK Net Control. This is the Buffalo Net. We meet every Thursday night at 9 o'clock on 28405 plus or minus. This is a silent key dedication net. Buy, sell, trade, rag, chew. The current silent key list is on www.buffalo, the number 10, meter.net if anybody would like to go look and see if there's any of the hams you remember. We will be taking check-ins here during the net, so if anybody can hear me and want to check in here a little bit, I'll take a pause and yell out and see if anybody else is interested. We'll get started at the top of the list. W8RIC, Rick, your comments, please.
KIHAK, W8RIC. All right, Tony, thank you for taking the net. We do appreciate it. Yeah, Randy won't be here tonight, so maybe next time. Anyhow, I've got 49.9 degrees in my part of Worth County tonight, and everybody sounds okay to me. I am wondering about Wiley, though, so maybe we should try to call. I don't have his number, but it's been a while since we've heard him, so I've got a little concern about that. Mike, you sound real good out there on the ridge at the county line. No problem with you at all. Everybody sounds okay to me. So, well, the band has been hot, too. Anyhow, we got a frost warning out tonight, so it's about that time of year. Thanks for taking the net, Tony. We appreciate it. We'll turn it back to you. KIHAK, W8RIC.
All righty, Rick, thank you. Actually, Mike and I talked to a gentleman down at the Ham Fest in MacArthur last week, and I guess Wiley's wife's having some issues, so he's been taking care of her. He's been kind of busy.
Okay, appreciate the info, W8RIC.
All right, that brings us down to Floyd, WD8NUD. You still awake, Floyd?
Just on one side. I am, but that's good. That's a good deal. I mean, the one side's arrested. Everything on my end of the town is okay. I think so. But anyway, I always think so. But anyway, you're doing a good job. You got to tell me you drove all the way over just to harass you about that motor and you fixed it and run off. So you done good. But anyway, yep, everything's good on my end of town, and we'll try to keep myself warm and out of trouble. That's about the best I can do. So thank you again, Tony, for hanging in there, bud. We'll talk to you later. It's WD8NUD back to net.
All righty, thank you, Floyd. You have a good evening. Randy, N8LQU was in and out. Mike, KF8CGD can't get down with in and out. That brings us down to Dana, KB8GYU, and I want to thank him for doing the live stream. Your turn, sir.
Excuse me. KI8JK, KB8GYU. Yeah, I appreciate you jumping in there, Tony. And I know you've been doing for several weeks now. I've been getting the sign-ups for the pre-net, but appreciate you doing the actual net tonight. Doing a good job. As we all know, even Mike out there, Power Mike, was talking about even the signals down for him. So signals are just not quite there tonight. I've got a little cooler than what Rick's got. I've got 47.7 degrees, So it's a little chilly here on the hillside. So just I'm on my long break, which it was a busy last 5 days. So I was looking forward to this, and it finally came. So that's about it. Trying to get some things done around the house here before it gets too cold there, and just enjoying some other little things. So with that, I'll send it back to you, Tony. Thanks again. KIJK KB8GYU.
All righty. Thanks for doing the live stream. Hope you and Vicky's both doing good. That brings us down to Tom, N8NMA. Your comments, sir.
All right, good evening, Tony, and everybody on the net. My friend Net Penny. It's, what I got over here, 49 degrees. Yep, calling for frost tonight, so I ran out and mowed the grass thinking maybe it'll, make it die off or something. I don't know. Probably won't. Probably still grow. But anyway, I thought it was worth a try. Other than that, boy, it was a beautiful, fall day. And, but yeah, I'd kind of like to see a frost. Get rid of a few things, all the deer that are dying and everything over here. They claim the frost might help that, and just rid of the world and the squirrels too. So I might do a little squirrel hunting here pretty soon. Don't know. But anyways, not much else to report. N8NMA.
All righty. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, I hope we get a good killer frost and kills on my whole yard, because that just tickled me to death. All right, that brings us down to W8LGZ. Jimmy was in and out. WD8RGZ. Ron, your turn, sir.
KIJKWD8RGZ. Everyone sounds pretty good here tonight. Down a little bit. I had to walk down memory lane. Went out in the garage and dug through a bunch of cabinets that I had blocked out of the way, and found about 300 foot of coax, and I think I had 2 bags of 50 foot each of Heliax with end connectors, and found another amp I didn't know I still had, and some old radios. It's kind of nice. It's like I had my own Hamfest over. Back to you, Tony.
Power go off, Ron. You cut off right there after your Hamfest.
All right, I just said back to you, Tony.
All right. Thank you, sir. We'll stop right there and see if anybody else just wants to check into the Buffalo Net. Please call now, KIJK. Checking in and out, Tony, WVUC.
Mike and Waverly.
All right, I got you, Chris. Who was Mike and Waverly?
You doubled with somebody there.
Who was the gentleman in Waverly? I didn't catch your call, your name.
KF8EVN, Mike and Waverly. Relay.
I got him. I got you, Mike.
No, we got another one.
All right, who's the other one?
Tom, KD8NRV was in there also.
Yeah, I already got him on there.
Okay.
He checked in a little bit ago. Was that still Tom talking?
Yeah, he just said he just now checked in.
All over. Somebody else said the NRV was in there. Didn't you say PWR? Wasn't he in there?
Yeah, I thought I heard him there. Maybe that was Teresa earlier there. It sounded like, but like I said, I didn't have a great signal.
Okay, I got you on the list, Tom. You in and out?
He'll be in.
Okay. All right, we'll go back up to the list. KK USA. Mike, your comments, sir.
KI8JK, KK8USA. We don't have too much to report tonight. We got 51 degrees down here on our ridge tonight, and everything's going well down this way. So we'll turn it back over to you, and thanks for taking the net, Tony. KI8JK, KK8USA.
All right, Mike, you have a good evening, buddy. Thanks for checking in. Joe, WHATW, your comments, sir.
All right, KI8JK, the group, WHATW. Well, I don't know. Been playing around with this Metastatic stuff, and got some stuff playing around with, experimenting with. It's interesting stuff to monkey with. But probably got a lot to learn, a lot more adjustments and stuff to make. But we'll get it going. Just interesting to tinker with. But other than that, not a whole lot. Yeah, I agree with the colder temperatures. Like I say, that killed some of the bugs off. Just still kind of with little gnats and stuff. And get back in the woods under the leaves flying around, get rid of them things. And anyway, it probably helped the deer out there a little bit. But I have not seen or smelled any lately. I have seen deer, so we're hoping the ones that are left are immune to it. But I haven't seen or found any dead deer in several weeks. So maybe that's kind of run its course there. Maybe a little bit of rain we got helped to wash some of that away. So if we get a frost, that should pretty well kill the disease off and whatever deer's left. So, but anyway, like I say, cooler, darker in the evenings, playing around with the radio stuff, experiment this, that, and everything else. So always got something to tinker with. That's what the fun of it is. Turn it back over to you, KIHJK in the group, WHJTW.
Alrighty, Joe, thank you. Yeah, I'm starting to get a bunch of them show up here, a bunch of doe, younger ones. They're not very big, but at least I got a bunch starting to show up. So hopefully that's over with. Brings us down to KF8BCX. Roy was in and out. WV8JCR. Connor, your comments, sir.
Okay, I8JK in the net. This is WV8JCR. Yeah, I dug the Jeep out and hooked up the ATS to make sure it all worked. I had it all disconnected for a while, but I had transmission replaced. But anyway, everything's working good. Everybody sounds good, and I appreciate you holding the net. Yep, just been playing with mesh, and yeah, it's 58 up here on the hill. That's the report. And I don't really think I have much else to report at the moment, so I'll turn it back to you. I appreciate it. WV8JCR.
All right, Connor, thanks for checking in, buddy. That brings us down to Mark. N8FSM was in and out. Jim, next door neighbor, K8TKY. Your comments, sir.
KI8JK, K8TKY. My voice just went. Yep, good day. Enjoyed this nice, beautiful weather. Did get these spouts cleaned out. It's supposed to rain, I think, over the weekend or maybe first of the week. So I thought I better get up there while it was getting this good and get it done. So that's about it for me. I didn't really make the most of the nice weather, but what I did, I enjoyed. That's it. Thanks for doing everything, Kenny. KI8JK, KE8TKY.
All right, Jim, thanks for checking in, buddy. That brings us down to KC8LTG. Chuck was in and out. N8LHL, Jeff was in and out. WV8PWR. Mike, your comments, sir.
Well, good evening, Tony and the group. This is WV8PWR. Well, after 2 fantastic weeks of weather and 2 weekends of get-together here at the Grove, things are finally starting to get back to normal as normal is. And the wedding was absolutely perfect from start to finish last Saturday. So don't think anything could have made it any better. It's just a fantastic time here. But time to start putting stuff back in the building and putting things back to normal. Got to spend the afternoon with another Mike, KF8EVN, and we got his tower and antenna up, tuned in that 10-meter radio, and he'll be in here after a bit. He's hit me about 40 over, but air miles, he's not too far away. Sounding really good in there so far. And thanks to the Hamfest over there that you guys had, he's running a power supply and coax and a few connections that he picked up from over there. I think he may have met a few of you over there as well. And tomorrow was a Monday for me, so I'll be scanning 2-meter in between jobs. Hope to catch up with some of you out there. Tony, thanks for the net, and Dana, thanks for the live stream. Back to you, sir. WV8PWR.
All right, Mike, thanks, buddy, for checking in. Yeah, kind of stand by there in case I can't hear the other Mike. Be safe out there tomorrow. You know how it can be out there. That brings us down to KD8SYH. Jim, you still in there? He might have been in and out. I wasn't sure. All right, that brings us down. Let's go south. KEARYH. Tim, your comments, sir. just a little extra overtime. Just about one fast. That's all I got after that. All righty, Tim. Thank you, sir. All right, we'll go to Tom, KD8NRB. Tom, your comments, sir.
Okay, yeah, I just checked in, a little after 9 o'clock, so I think, Teresa checked in earlier on the pre-net. I'm up on the hill, she's down, so it's on the propane space heater up here, so it's got it nice and warm up here now. It was a little bit chilly when it first came up. But, brother, I can hear you. Evidently you cannot hear me very well anyway. You're a little bit weak, so I can make you out 100%. So, if you can't hear me, then maybe I'll have to do a little work on my boring antenna out here. That's about all I've got. KD8NRB.
All righty, Tom. Thank you, buddy, for checking in. KE8UTO, Scott, your comments, sir.
KITK, this is KE8UTO. Well, hope everybody's having a good week. And, not much going on here, just been playing around a little bit with the mesh casting as well. Gotta get some air up a little bit higher, and I think there'll be some good shape there. And, anyway, that's about it, Tony. I just, want to say hello, see how everybody's doing tonight. Appreciate you running the net, and as always, Dana, running the live stream, and, hope he's doing okay. So, good seeing him with the hand test there the other night, this past weekend. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll turn it back over to you, Tony. KI8JK, this is KE8UTO 33.
All righty, Scott. Thank you, sir. Anybody else wishing to get on the Buffalo list before I continue on, please call now, KI8JK. Anybody hear anything?
Nothing here.
All right, that brings us down to KF8ADF. Teresa was in and out. WOAG, Keith was in and out. KE8ZIB, David was in and out. And listen up, Mike, KF8EBN, the other Mike, your comments, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Just tickled to be here tonight. Brandon, WV8 TWR. Boy, I really appreciate his help today, getting the antenna up, and I couldn't be more thrilled. This is so cool. I've never spoke on the 10 meter before, so thank you for letting me get my comments, and y'all have a good night.
I'll tell you what, buddy, you're coming in here like gangbusters. You sound good now.
Fantastic in Belpre.
Well, glad you got in there, Mike. Don't forget we're here every Thursday, so make sure you're a regular coming in here. You sound really good. Your audio's crisp. Your signal's good. I appreciate you coming in here, buddy. Have a good evening. That brings us down to WV8 USA. Chris was in and out. Anybody else wishing to check in? That's the bottom of the current list. Hey, Vern, I haven't heard you for a while. Go ahead with your comments, sir.
Haven't got a lot of comments other than I've been just awful busy. And it just means that I'm retired, but they've got me on some cardiac rehab. That takes care of my days. And night, well, gotta catch up sometime. So that's what's keeping me off. I'm going to try real hard to get back next week, but who knows? Anyway, that's about it from beautiful downtown Little Hockey. So I'll put it back to you. This is KH2BRN.
All right, Vern. Well, you take care of yourself, buddy. Good to hear you. I know I hadn't heard you for a while, so I hope everything's going good and you're well on the way to recovery. Anyone else wishing to check into the Buffalo Net, please call now.
November 8th, that's Yankee Mike.
Is that you, Mike?
Yeah, another mic. This is what you need, right?
No, you sound good here, buddy. Go ahead. You're up next. Your comments, sir.
I don't have those comments. Mainly, most people sound pretty good on here. And, I got a surgery scheduled this week, so I'll be laying around for a while. But, we'll get into just getting on here, I guess. Just, trying to get a few things done before that and the cold weather. So, hope you're doing good, and thanks for bringing me that.
All right, Mike. Take care of yourself. Good to hear you. Hope everything goes well. Anyone else wishing to check in, please call now. Nothing heard, so that brings the total to 29. Pretty good net tonight at 9:19. Hope everybody enjoyed yourself. It's really great that everybody checked in. We do appreciate it. If anybody's got any questions or anything else after the net, you can just jump right on there and just talk away. So we're going to turn it over to regular amateur use. This is KIHAK now closing the Buffalo Net.
WD at NUD, WD at RGC.